Channel update time. I'm not knocking down the hobby house. All right, so the YouTube channel is coming right along. We're at, I don't know, like 38,000 subscribers. And I have talked about tearing down the hobby house in the past, as well as changing the channel name. I'd like to do some updates on that. So first off, the hobby house. Yeah, I'm not gonna tear it down. Did the cost to benefit analysis on there, the square footage, and for a modern home construction right now, we're looking at about $180 to $200 per square foot. If you live out in California, that sounds like a deal, I'm sure. But here in Missouri, I could buy a house right next door for $135 a square foot, and I did the dollar cost averaging on this home, and assuming it's as big as they said that it was, which was a lie, well, even going down from that, from $850 to $650, the assumption, it's still like 68 bucks a square foot for this home. That is cheap. And I would be really doing myself a disservice by knocking down this place and replacing it with 180 a square foot. Even if I was a super for the job myself, I could maybe get it down to 150 a square foot, but yeah, I just can't do it. I'm not balling that big. Even if I was balling that big, that would be an incredibly financially dumb move to make. I just can't do it. So we're going back to the original plan. I talked to the bank. They said, hey, we'll finance whatever. You want to have a loan with us? Yeah, just let us give you money and you pay us back. So they will finance an addition to the home. So this wall that you see right here is going to end up butting up to the shop. The extension, the addition to the home, which is going to be about 40 by 20 footprint that will have a single story on one side and a two-story on the other. It's going to be mostly shop downstairs. We're just going to do plain old concrete polished floors. It will be well insulated, however, and then I will have an upstairs that is essentially going to be a bedroom. It will be the only bedroom in there. There will, however, be another one that will be, you know, a future build on the rear of the property, because in Missouri, or at least in Columbia, you can't be a bedroom if you don't have a window. So I can't build any rooms on the interior, or will be interior wall long term. And the plan is still to knock down the, how do I put it gently, crappy old house that the hobby house is. There's a reason why it was as cheap as it was. But the 18-inch crawl space sitting on cinder block, sitting on dirt foundation long term, probably not something I want to continue investing money into. So I want to check it out. We'll build it in the rear. We will wait and see how the market reacts in the front, and 3 to 5 years, yeah, we'll find out. I'll have to skin a new roof on this place, but we will see how the housing costs, the materials costs go up and down on building. So I'll be able to get a relatively cheap, non-finished thing in the back. It will give us the ability to use that, have the utility of it. I can move my stuff into it out of this little bitty home here, and we won't ever lose our utility of the hobby house, which I was kind of worried about, honestly, is where am I going to put all my stuff? I could stack it to the ceiling at the shop. It's really not the best idea because I've already got everything crammed in the shop. I could move it to my house, but there's a reason why all this stuff is here and not in my home these days. So there really wasn't a good option, and I didn't want to rent a second house and just go through all that hoopla of tearing this place down and then making my loan do a 4 or 5-fold increase on top of that. Just, yeah, didn't like it. So we're changing plans again. This is the 3rd or 4th plan that we've had for this, but I'm getting some nice professional drawings done by a professional, air quotes there. He is actually an architect, so I'll be able to go down to the city. And now, since it's an addition, I can say, hey, give me a permit, and they basically just give you a permit for it. You pay them some money. If I was gonna knock this place down and do a demolition, you apply for the permit. It takes them about 30 days right now to tell you, okay, well, you got the application for the permit, then you have to put a sign in your front yard for 30 days saying, hey, we're gonna demo this. Everybody in the neighborhood, come down to the city meeting in 30 days from now, and then you can complain about it if you want, and maybe I won't be able to demo it. So instead of having to wait 2 months for the application, potentially, and then getting shot down, I just basically go down there and I'm like, hey, I'm making an addition. Here's the plans. Here's the financing. Here's some money, I guess. That's basically how it works. So that will actually increase our speed by about 2 months. We're gonna try to have the new engineering plans, the architectural drawings within about a week now, and maybe, just maybe I can actually put a pad in the backyard before winter starts, and that means we can frame it up faster. So, hobby house. It'll still be here a while. Next thing, channel. I was thinking about doing a update on the channel name, maybe, you know, walking it back a few steps, not having just Holmes Hobby stuff as far as trying to, you know, hawk new products on here. I have a lot more fun just being on the channel, really. So what we have actually decided to do is to end up starting up a second channel. I don't know when it's going to happen. It takes enough time to just shoot for our main channel, but if you would be interested in a second channel that was just kind of, you know, more daily life stuff, wrenching on things at the shop, you'll see some videos that are kind of, you know, what it might look like here in the future, working on e-bikes, doing machining projects, just kind of like a daily thing, doing design, and, you know, cracking jokes with my buddies, probably at least one dick joke in every single episode on the second channel. If that's something that you're interested in, let us know down below. And yeah, we're probably gonna do it. It'll be a little bit extra work, but we'll have to take it more seriously as a YouTube channel doing that, because there's no revenue for just a YouTube channel. Holmes Hobbies has its own revenue, and it foots the bill for the Holmes Hobbies YouTube channel. It goes into the hole by quite a lot every single month. However, I think it's worth it. The second channel, we're gonna have to be a little bit more professional about being unprofessional on the channel. So things that you may wanna watch, things that you may not want your kids to watch, that's the kind of channel that it's gonna be. I think it'll be a whole lot of fun. So that's where we're going right now. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get there, because it's honestly a lot of work running a YouTube channel. I don't know if my cameraman really wants to put more work on his plate right now, but he'd definitely have to help us out, because you know, we got day jobs too. We all got day jobs. He has a day job. We all got day jobs. Let me know in the comment what your day job is, as a matter of fact. And I think that's really about it. I need to work on some rigs today, so that's what I'm going to do next. If you do have any questions or comments, or maybe you got a dick joke of your own, leave it down in the comments below. I want to hear it. Maybe we'll put it on the channel if it's good enough. I'll steal it. I will steal it from you. I have no qualms about stealing your dick jokes. As always, thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.